ambassador of Hungary, Dr. Sandober, has employed Nigerians' local artists to embrace arts and take advantage of their gifts in artistry to get good commercial exchange with the nation's rich cultural heritage. This was made known to the media at an art exhibition by the Embassy of Hungary in Abuja in collaboration with Bachuk's Global Limited to promote local artists to the world. There is no denying that art inspires many and brings joy as it bridges the gap between cultures and validates cultural experiences. Art is also part of a healthy community and a healthy mind, body and soul. These were the words of the Hungarian embassy. As entrepreneurs and business owners, they tend to think of art as nice to have, as something that is not as important to the world as other businesses want. According to them, the truth is we need art and the artists who create art more than ever, especially in this economy.
Actually, it could be a business too. Probably it's not a coincidence that our commercial counselor had the idea to try this type of exhibition. So it could be a very good commercial activities also, you know, to cooperate with various artists here in Nigeria, but also in other countries. So we are glad to open our doors, and if it is successful, and I'm sure it is, then we can move forward and let's see the next step. I think it's one of the most important things in Nigeria to have the youth. We did this and we are doing this with the sport. I mentioned already, we have a youth football tournament, but there are 1,300 Nigerian students in Hungary, in Budapest. They are learning. We providing 100 free of charge, free scholarships for Nigerian students.
History and culture is always going hand in hand. And that's why we choose something cultural thing, because otherwise business, but business is not this kind of public celebrity. Business is between businessmen and I don't know. This is better, I think, and that's why we can also keep the opening for the exhibition for 2 more weeks. So we are expecting other guests as well, just to experience this feeling.
The story was not different for some stakeholders who attended the event, as they commended the pieces of artwork that was displayed showcasing Nigerians' cultural values.
It cannot be emphasized that the work of art is life. It's there, years and generations and centuries after centuries. Today we're talking about artwork that was taken from Benin, Africa, some centuries back. These are things that cannot outlive us and tell the story of how we live today for the people in the future.
These things are very complementary, because when you see an embassy saying that, look, we've seen deep values in your culture through arts, expression of our people, it behoves on the government. And I think Nigerian government, I wouldn't say that they have ignored this sector completely, but there is need to do more. You need to really take pride in what your people are able to do, especially crafts. If people are saying that, look, you've got something in this space, look at the Nollywood and what it became, So today, if you put a little bit of more attention to these crafts, it's really coming from people that are, you would say that, unseen, or you hardly see. It is something that you can create lots of jobs. It's very exportable. The qualities are incredible. Look at the quality of those works. Amazing to see the youngsters doing these things all here,
For the artists and organizer, it was a dream come true, as individuals across the board appreciated their work of creativity as they employ other local artists to hold tight to their gifts.
You have to look at your culture first, your heritage as well, because these are the things that we are harnessing from. Because if you look at Africa, we have a culture as an African. So with this, it helps us to be able to promote our heritage even to the world. That's why the Western world, they like anything that has to do with Africa and Nigeria.
It wasn't what I read in school. I read microbiology. And people have been asking me, why did you switch over from microbiology to an artwork? I said, that is a talent given to me by the God Almighty. So I'm so grateful to God for giving me such talent, and it's helping me right now. And I'm using it to make money and all that. So I'm so happy and grateful to God Almighty.
So anything about arts is something that interests me most, because basically when I was in Hungary, Kesley precisely in Balaton, they have a lot of arts exhibition museum, especially when you come to Balaton. So it was a mark of interest for me. So when I got the invitation, I was also excited that I'm also coming to see something that is similar like Balaton.
Art for many means a whole lot of things. For Nigerians or Africans, it looks like what defines their culture, their history. It tells a whole lot about Nigeria. Today at the Hungarian Embassy, we have Nigerians in their different numbers have come to display this beautiful piece of art telling what the culture looks like for Africa. And the Hungarian Embassy have seen reason to collaborate and bring out the beauty of culture for Nigerians. This is what we should look forward to in the nearest future. More excitement, more storytelling. Anita Patrick, Core TV News, Abuja.